I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Queen Miss Chris 7, Strawberry Shortcake, Latemi Levy, and Sammy the Goat for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you. Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today I'm doing my daughter's nails. This is my girly girl. We call her Asia, and I am doing her nails today. I'm going to do acrylic application on her because I haven't tried it yet, and also because I recently just got back into acrylics and I'm absolutely in love. So again, I went a little crazy and did quite a few videos with acrylic because this is going to be one of my new applications now, just so easy to actually do. So the tips I'm using on her are my 2XL tips I got off Amazon, but I just cut them down to a length that fits her. And I did, as you see, file the nails. Now I'm putting on dehydrator and 2 coats of my IUZnova protein bond, and these nails came out really cute for her. So my daughter is 10 in 5th grade, and she's been wearing nails for a while. She's, again, my girly girl. And yeah, I don't see anything wrong with these. They fit her if you were to see her in person. But today I'm using Born Pretty's acrylics. So I'm using their pink. I'm also going to be using their white as well. And I'm also going to be using their clear. So this was a 3-piece acrylic set I reviewed from Born Pretty a while back. And I'll be able to give a better review now, being that I am able to better maneuver the acrylic with my monomer. The monomer I'm using today is my odorless monomer from Coupa. Absolutely love this, guys. The ratio that I use is 50% monomer, 50% acetone, and it comes out amazing. You would never know that it was an odorless monomer besides the fact that it does not have a smell. Otherwise, if you've ever experienced an odorless monomer, you know that they are slow drying. This one, it dries very nicely as a normal monomer when you do the 50-50 method with the monomer and acetone. So that's what got me to actually start loving acrylic again. So the first nail here, I'm a little bit out of frame. I'll get back in frame, but I'm using the pink, and I decided to do that on her middle, I believe her middle ring and thumb. And so she just wanted a very simple set. It was a little cute cow print set. I absolutely fell in love with this design. It is so freaking cute on her hands. And again, I loved applying the acrylic. That was like the best part for me. Her nails are so short and small that I really didn't have to do much with it. I think I did like 3 small beads on it. So I started by the cuticle to try to get that nice and, flush there with the first bead, and then I went in again on top of that with a little small bead, and then the third bead I used by the free edge to kind of make that a little thicker as well. Now with all of these nails, I basically just laid the color down enough, and then I'm going to go over them with that clear just to build them up a bit. When you have shorter nails like this, you really don't have to do much to get an apex because the nails are so short. They're going to have the strength that's needed just not to, break. It's those longer nails, the 2XLs, or even just a long nail where you want to make sure you're making a pretty good apex. So I'm going in now on my ring, and you can kind of see here where I just laid that first bead down by the cuticle, made sure it was nice and flush, and just kind of lightly brushed that acrylic down. So this acrylic reminds me of the one I just used from Roslyn. So it's kind of like a pink jelly. But I absolutely love this type of a pink acrylic. It's really, really nice. So I let it polymerize on the brush first, and then I again just lightly press that down. I'm going around the cuticle to try to make that nice and flush, and then just lightly patting that over the nail. So being that I was using the odorless monomer, it did dry fast with the monomer to acetone mixture, but it also still gave me enough time to kind of work with it. So I went back to the middle finger because I saw like areas that I could have like flattened out a bit more. And then I'm jumping right over to the thumb and going in with this beautiful acrylic and just applying it to the nail. Again, this is such a satisfying application to me, like acrylic. I do still need a lot more practice. Again, that cuticle area is an area that I get a little nervous with because I don't want anything to stick to my skin or anyone else's skin whom I'm doing. So I kind of take my time there and sometimes can find where I leave gaps just because, the nervousness kicks in as far as like that acrylic setting in. But one thing I could say I absolutely love about acrylic application is the fact that you don't have to go back in and like cure anything. Everything just self dries. To me, is like the best part of the acrylic application. Just a beautiful experience if you've never worked with acrylics because of like an issue with monomer, because that's most people's issue. I highly recommend Cooper odorless monomer. I definitely will always purchase them as long as they're around, because it's a monomer that actually works for me. I do have some not polished low odor monomer, and it's low odor, but there is still a very strong monomer smell, and it does leave my house with that smell for quite a few hours, and it does give me headaches as well. Even with their neutralizing drops, for me, it didn't really like kill the smell as much as I thought it would. So I do have that, and I do still want to try and use that. But my number one go to will definitely be this odorless monomer. So now I'm going in with the white acrylic, and I don't like white products. I try to steer away from them because, like, for me, white gets dirty quickly. It just looks really dingy after a while. Now, hers did pretty good, I can say. It wasn't really much of an issue, and I only took the one bead with it just because I didn't want it to, like, run anywhere or do anything extra. So I took the one bead, make sure the nail was had the full opacity of the white, and I just did the pinky and the index with the white. And I just did the one thin layer because I am going to go back over it with the clear to encapsulate and also, build up a little bit more strength with the nail. So the one was really nice. Now this one didn't polymerize so well on the brush, I noticed. It was still a bit like chalky, but once I laid it down on the nail, it did actually melt as it should, and it was very easy to work with. But again, for me, whites are very messy. I don't like how they stain pretty easily as well. But she wanted white, the two of her nails to be white. So decided to go ahead and give this white acrylic a try, and it worked like a dream. So here's where I'm going in on the nails with the clear acrylic and just capping them off. Uh, Basically, really the white to kind of seal that in so that it doesn't turn and everything just stays nice and white. And this is the time in my video where I always say that I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And thank you to anyone that's taken their time to watch my video. You are greatly appreciated. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. If you're here and you've not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please, it would really make my day for you to go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets, because I have lots more to come. And if you've been subscribed, I love you guys so much, and I'm very thankful and grateful for you all. I thank you guys for all of your inspiration and motivation. You guys mean the world to me. So I must say that the clear acrylic is really easy to work with. One thing I noticed about most clears that I've used is they do have a different consistency from the actual colored acrylics. For me, colored acrylics are a little bit more thinner when I'm picking them up with the monomer as opposed to the clears. The clears are a bit thicker in consistency, but they're still very easy to work with, and this one definitely was very easy to work with. So off camera, I went ahead and file shaped and buffed the nails, and they came out pretty nice, these little shorties here. And then I'm going to use my white and black Kusa gel liners. I put them on my nail palette, and I'm going to use this dotting tool here. Very simple, beginner friendly design the cow print is. And so for the white nails, we're going to use the black Kusa gel liner. I probably should have like top coated over these nails first with either a matte or a glossy before going in, but I decided to just go for it and go in and see what happens, and it actually went pretty good. So again, I'm just going to repeat this over the nails. I'm starting in and doing the black, so I'll make just random splotches with the dotting tool, and then I also take the dotting tool and just make little dots in between those splotches just to kind of tie everything in and make it, the typical cow print we all know. That's really cute. Now for the wreath and the thumb, she wanted it to be the white cow print, and I really liked that. I thought that was very different. So I'm going in with the white Kusa gel liner and doing the white splotches. And then I'll do the same thing as far as putting in the white dots in between. In between each nail, I do have her cure in the lamp for about a 10-second cure, just a flash cure everything, make sure nothing, um, you know, runs or goes out of place. And I think that came out really cute for her. So if my voiceover sounds a little weird, I'm sitting on my front porch and I do live on a main road, so it's a lot of traffic. You may hear cars zooming by or things like that. I just felt like I wanted to sit out here today and do my voiceover. And also just because I do have somewhere to go in a moment, so I wanted to get done with the voiceover, jump in my truck and get going. But I didn't post on Saturday. This was the video I was going to post on Saturday. And as you see, I'm literally just now doing this voiceover on Tuesday right before uploading. So yeah, I did not have time. I had a very busy weekend and I didn't have time to do the voiceover. So yeah, we're just uploading it today. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're liking the video thus far, go ahead and make sure to leave a like on this video and comment down below and let me know what you think of this set, of my application. I really enjoyed this time with my daughter. We always have the greatest mani pedi times. So now I'm going in and top coating, and she wanted the nails with the black spots to have Macquart's glitter top coat, and then the rest of the nails will have just a regular glossy top coat. And I thought that was really cool. I like how they look in person, how you can see, the glitter effect was really, really nice. So again, the nail that I'm doing now, so excuse me, all of the nails with the black dots had the glitter top coat, and then the two nails that had the white spots, they had the glossy top coat. And it was just really nice and really different. I like that she wanted to kind of mix it up like that. Came out really, really cute. So after I applied the top coat, she did cure for 30 seconds. And then I applied some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the finished set. Simple and cute. All of her friends at school were like, "Hey, can your mom do my nails?" All my girls be like that. Like when I do their nails and they go to school the next day, if I really was taking on clients at this time, I would have so many little kids like at my door because they fall in love. But I thought these were really befitting for her. Very super cute and nice. Very different with the white splotches. I had to help her a bit here at the end. She hasn't done a video in quite a bit. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I hope to see you in my next one. Much love to you all.